We are live.
No TDs today. By TD, I mean technical difficulty.
What is she talking about?
If you are here, we are here to bring you Saturday's workout.
You are not here yet.
But maybe you are. 4 minutes. We are bringing you a warm-up, 3 trisets, one of which is a cardio-based. You're gonna love it. Woo!
Cardio-based finisher. Everybody loves those.
You need some cans, a towel, if you have equipment, dumbbells, sliders, and blocks. Blocks, sliders, dumbbells.
Blocks, sliders, and dumbbells.
You will need floor space that is slippery, so not a carpet. Maybe a kitchen, maybe a hallway. Because you want to be able to slide your foot while it's on the towel. What else do you need? A good attitude.
Oh, I was going to say a great attitude. Always important to bring some enthusiasm and a positive attitude.
Representing Ty Lee. Tie you up there. Looking down. I can't wait to show you all the things we have. We have this really cool 1, 2, 3 runs that Ryan can't do.
I can't do them. I look ridiculous trying.
We have. We should do the kickbacks instead of the abduction. Can we do that today?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yes, kickbacks for the booty.
So if you have a band, use a band. If you don't worry, no band.
Yes, if you have a band, have it handy. If you don't have a band, don't worry.
Band. You're going to use all the equipment today, right? You use that.
No.
Yeah.
No. It's very difficult. Yes. This is our second day in a row doing this same workout. We had to do a dummy run yesterday. And then we were so hopped up on anger at YouTube that we decided, oh, hey, yes. Hi, because we're not sure who's here. But you're here.
Shows 0 people here.
Um,
Obviously, it's here.
If anybody else is here just listening to us hammer on, that's pretty funny. We were just discussing how we did the workout yesterday without you guys, but we're going to bring it to you again today. But Ryan's going to be using all the actual equipment, and I am going to be using the at-home style equipment.
2 cans and a towel. And that's per person in your household that is watching and doing the
So
exercise
don't
today.
fight your quarantine buddy for cans, okay? We know you can only get so many from the grocery store right now. It's not worth the fight. Love each other.
So if you do have access to some equipment at home, you can grab 2 yoga blocks, 2 dumbbells, 2 sliders, and a mini band. That's if you have access to that stuff. If you don't worry. If you do, it is 2 yoga blocks, 2 sliders, mini band, and 2 dumbbells. And probably 10 or 15 pounds on the dumbbells is more than enough But again, you don't actually need any of that stuff if you don't have it. You just need a couple of cans.
Hello, Brenda.
Just a couple of cans and
And
a
Jim.
towel.
Yeah, so we're just recapping from yesterday's failure. Equipment.
Learning experience. Say this word failure.
Yesterday's learning experience taught us a couple of things about the new YouTube studio. Also, you might remember the equipment that you need that Ryan just went over. We've added a mini band. So if you have a mini band, you can use that. We're going to get started in another minute.
Nah, it's
3 minutes.
It's only 9:01.
9:04. We'll
9:04.
be ready to go.
In the meantime, collect your equipment. 2 yoga blocks, 2 sliders, mini band, 2 dumbbells, 10 or 15 pounds.
You want to do alarm clock?
Or take a run around your yard.
Yeah. Brenda, you can play with the puppies.
You will need 2 cans per person and a towel.
Hell.
I'll just stand here like this for everyone who's about to come on.
All the people are about to join.
Yeah, we've got a few.
Your connection is unstable. Please wait while we try reconnecting.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Guys, did we lose you again?
I think it probably froze.
Give us a thumbs up if you can see us.
Thumbs up if you can see us. We should have connection. Things are running fine right now, it looks like.
Okay. Okay, it's 9:02. 2 minutes. T-minus 2 minutes.
We can see you. Perfect.
Yay!
Okay. Our connection got upset for a moment, I think.
Do you have your water bottle?
If you don't, please grab water bottles. Keep them close. I'm back.
Still holding his can and his towel.
Can, towel.
Okay, I'm
Should we
calling
get
it. Let's do it.
Okay, so
Let's get warm.
one final call for equipment.
I like the emojis, Howard.
Very good. Okay, one final call for equipment. So, as a necessity today for our workout, each person that is in your quarantine space that is doing this workout will need a towel and 2 cans. 2 cans per person, 1 towel per person. That being said, instead of this stuff or in combo with this stuff, a couple of dumbbells, 10 or 15 pounds should be perfect. A couple of sliders, a mini band, and a couple of yoga blocks. So again, that is per person. So if you have access to some of that stuff, but not all that stuff, make sure you grab the cans and the towels. Make sure you grab the cans and the towels. Okay, we keep freezing.
Okay.
Even if we're freezing, we apologize. As far as I can see, our connection is fine and it's working. So we're gonna keep going and let's get the workout started. So I'm gonna point you towards our mat. We are gonna start our warm up from a ground-based position today. We're on hands and knees to start. So everyone's in a quadruped position. Knees are together, hands are on the ground, and we are rocking the hips side to side. Just working out a bit of a stretch to the hips there. You don't have to touch your hips to the ground, but if you can, excellent. If not, don't worry, just find that stretch. And we'll just do a few more rocks. And then I'm gonna take you to a child pose position. So sitting right back onto your heels, reaching your hands forward. And then rocking the whole body forward, hips coming towards the ground, and sitting right back. And coming forward, hips down, coming back. This first one we're doing with the knees pretty close together, these first few rocks. And now that we've done about 3, we're just going to take those knees a little bit wider. Same movement pattern though, sitting back, rocking forward. And if you find this at all uncomfortable on your knees, feel free to roll up your mat under those knees or find a pillow. Or 2 pillows. And after a few of those, knees are even wider, as wide as possible, sitting back. Rocking forward, you'll probably find that the hips do not make it to the ground on this one.
Dave! Can't believe it.
Dave made it?
Dave's here.
Excellent. Welcome, Dave. Please enjoy this warm-up and enjoy the stuff that comes after. Alrighty. So from there, we're just going to flip over onto our bums. Knees are up. Hands are planted behind you. Chest is proud. Shoulders down. We don't want the shoulders slumping by your ears. And we're just rocking those knees down towards the ground. And again, just like we did with our earlier stuff, if your knees don't make it all the way to the ground, don't worry. Just get them where you can.
No loss of workout points.
And we're looking for some internal and external rotation here. Just getting those hips warm. And let's do one more, and then we're going to just fall to the side. So I've got my feet folded up here. I've got my foot against my back thigh. I'm going to put a hand on each side of my front knee. We're going to go through the core 4 movements. So I'm taking my chin. I'm going to breathe in and reach, and then I'm going to breathe out as I pull my chin back through my chest. We're going to do that 3 times total. Then we're going to just take our hands and move them out till your chest is now in line with your thigh. Good. And after about 3 of those, we're going to move over even a little more, get a bit more twisted up, chest pointed out over your hip. But the same idea, reach the chin, pull it back through your chest. Good. Then I'm going to take my back arm, I'm going to fall to my elbow. My free hand is going to reach under my body, and then my elbow is going to drive back. So I'm doing a corkscrew with my upper back, turning in and turning out. I'm going to reach for a few different spots to find what's sticky and what needs a little extra stretch. So I can reach under my hip, I can reach under my armpit, I can reach over my shoulder and across my face. And then the last piece of this one, I'm going to take this free hand down by my thigh, and I'm going to swim it up overhead, really reach. And again. And one more. Good. I'm going to flip my knees over to the other side, and we're going to do the same thing. Pointed out chest right over the knee. Big breath in, reach the chin, pull back. 3 times. Three, good. And then out over the thigh. One more. And then I'm just going to get myself pointed out over my hip. Good. We're going to fall to the elbow. We're going to take the free hand. We're going to reach under. We're going to reach back. And reach under and reach back. You can reach across your face and over your shoulder, under your armpit, under your belly button, and any spot that feels like it really needs it, go back to that spot a couple extra times. One more, and then free hand swims up and overhead 3 times. That's 2. One more. Good. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get you guys over to some free wall space. Many of you have done the wall arm clocks. They're very popular with Teresa and I and our clients. I'm going to do them from my knees just so you can see me a little bit better in the camera, but normally you can stand up next to some free wall space for this one. So hips and ribs are against the wall, arms right out in front of you, big breath in, and then pushing hard into the wall for 3, 2, 1. Coming up at an angle, same idea, big breath in and push, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to go straight up overhead and avoid knocking down and press, 3, 2, 1. Then I'm going to just flip my hand and press again, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to bring my arm down behind me on an angle, 3, 2, 1, and then straight back parallel to the floor, pressing in, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to keep my arm here and I'm going to look over my free shoulder. I'm going to try and pull that shoulder back, and I'm just going to do that for a few seconds. And then we'll go around one more round. This time we're going to press and move a little bit quicker. So not a full 3 seconds, just a breath. And press. And a breath. And press. Arms straight up, palms face out. Then flip the palm to face the wall. Press. Come down at an angle. Press. Straight behind you, parallel with the floor. Press. And then over your shoulder just for a few seconds. Good. We're just going to turn around. We're going to do that same thing on the other side. And again, you can be doing this standing up if you've got the space. Teresa's going to do that over there. I just don't want to knock my pictures off the wall. So I'm from a kneeling position. We're pressing in for 3, 2, 1. At an angle. 3, 2, 1. Straight up, palm out. 3, 2, 1. Palm in. 3, 2, 1. At an angle. 3, 2, 1. Straight behind you, parallel with the floor. 3, 2, 1. And just looking over your shoulder for a few seconds. And we'll go for one more round. Big breath in, press. These ones are a little quicker. Big breath in and press. Breath and press. Flip the palm. Just behind you. Big breath, pressing. Straight behind you. Pressing. And then looking over your shoulder for just a few seconds. Okay, so I'm feeling stretched out. Hopefully you guys are too. I am going to go over the list once more for probably the 17th time, but just for anyone who came in late. So if you are lucky enough to have access to some home gym equipment, that's a bonus. You can grab a couple of dumbbells. 10 or 15 pounds will be sufficient. A couple of yoga blocks if you have them. Again, that's per person in your household. So if there's more than one of you and you don't have enough equipment, that's okay, because our equipment that you definitely do need today, whether or not you have a gym or not, is a towel and 2 cans. So everyone should have a towel when you're working out and you have enough stuff. So 2 cans and a towel. And Teresa is going to take us into our first tricep for the day.
All right, guys. So our first tricep includes, as the name implies, 3 exercises. Exercise number 1 is a wall sit with squeeze. So we've done wall sits here before on our workouts. So I'll show you again. You're assuming a squat position or somewhere close to it on the wall. Your knees are set at a 90-degree bend, so flexion. Your spine is right up against the wall. You will be holding one of your cans in between your legs and squeezing together. If that's uncomfortable on your legs, you take your towel and you shove your can in the towel for a cushion. Really important for your wall sit to hold the core brace strong and roll the shoulders back and press the lower back into the wall behind you. You can use your elbows to press to create a little bit of upper body tension as well. The wall sit is going to be 30 seconds today for your first exercise. If you have home equipment, the block replaces the can. Simple. Exercise number 2 is standing kickbacks. Standing against your wall with a slight lean forward, stick your booty out, and you're gonna kick the leg up and back. Now you don't wanna arch the low back. It's not a donkey kick, it's a controlled contraction as you lift. We'll be doing 10 each side. If you have a band at home, you can do what Ryan is doing. Loop the band just above your knee joint and use that to resist the kick as you kick your leg back. So again, 10 each side. That's movement number 2. Movement number 3 is a hollow hold press. So once again, have your can in hand or your dumbbell. Now you can probably see Ryan a little bit better here in the background. Ryan's lifting his feet off the floor and he's balancing on his butt. So his spine is still long and his chest is up. He's holding a really strong opposite arm position that's not holding the weight. And he's going to perform a press overhead, straight overhead with his dumbbell or can. We're going to be doing 10 on each side. So that's movement number 3, the hollow hold press. That one is tough. So if you feel any pain in your lower back, you can bring the knees in and press, okay? Or you can touch the toes down, or you can just sit upright with your feet straight out in front of you, strong straight legs, and press from there. Okay, those are your options. So we're gonna go ahead and do 3 rounds of tricep number 1, okay? So that's wall sits, kickbacks, and hollow hold press. Are you ready? Let's do it. We're gonna get our timer set up for a 30-second wall sit. As we do that, get your equipment together. Find your place on the wall. Make sure your knees aren't too far apart.
And
as you
hopefully
set
everyone's
up.
ready.
So we're gonna slide down. Ready to go. Timer's counting. 30 seconds here. Really squeeze your block or your can. You want to crush that can. Push down strong through the floor. Squeeze your butt. Brace.
15 seconds in.
Eyes up. Chest up. Long spine.
2, and we're good.
Okay. Movement number 2. Find your wall.
If you've got a band, put it on. If not, body weight's fine.
Hinge forward and lift the leg. 1, 2. Flexing your toes towards your shins here. Now you can have a little bit of a bend to the knee. You don't have to be locked out straight. The main focus is that you're squeezing your butt as you lift. Let's switch sides. 10, 9, 8, 7. Core's on strong. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Exercise number 3, come on down to the floor. Lift your toes just off your floor. Arms straight and strong, and press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you're not on my count, that's okay. Just complete 10 in your own time. That's 10 for us. Switch sides. Keep your legs up if you want extra challenge. 1, 2, chest up. 3, 4, squeeze your legs, squeeze your butt. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo!
30 seconds.
Okay, we're gonna take about 20 seconds rest, and we're gonna start again.
We're gonna sip some water during that time.
Water is key.
I know Brenda loves follow classes, so hopefully you enjoyed those.
Okay, getting ready to go on round 2. Get your can or your block between the knees. Sink down into your position on the wall. Press through your feet, and the timer started. You can press through the wall with your arms. Lift your chest up. Eyes straight ahead. Sink down a little lower if you want a little more challenge. That's 15 seconds gone. Squeeze the knees. Brace the tummy. Almost like you're trying to push the wall over with your body. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo.
Those are killer.
Kickbacks.
Get your band on.
And if not, get your wall lean on. Hinge at the hip. And go ahead and lift. 1, 2. Squeeze the butt. Brace your core. Lean. I know you want that booty. So you got to squeeze here. That's 10. Other side. Focus on the squeeze. Don't focus on the speed. Slow it down. Contract your muscle. That's 8. No, that's 10.
Yeah, I'll do 10.
Okay.
Sorry.
Come on, come to the floor. Elbow press. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Okay, about 20 seconds or so. We're gonna do one final round.
Quick water break.
Grab a sip.
And then prep your equipment again.
It's about 20 seconds. Let's get ready. Final round. Find your wall, sink into position, pin your ribs in, and go. Clock has started. Squeeze the knees. That's 10 seconds gone. Sink a little lower if you want a little more. Try not to arch your lower back. 20 seconds gone. Squeeze the butt. Lift the chest. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. kickbacks. Find your band, find your wall, hinge at the hip, brace the tummy, and slow lift. 1, 2. Trying to keep the hips square so I'm not opening up. Hips square to the wall in front, and I kick straight back. Definitely lost count, so Ryan is counting for me.
We're at 8, 9, 10. Teresa can do one more because she showed us.
Don't forget to breathe. Keep the shoulders away from your ears.
Okay.
Alrighty, coming down onto the floor for our final hollow hold press. Chest up, feet up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chest stays up. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You guys can just give us your attention while we switch over exercises, and you guys can just have a sip of water and catch your breath. So I'm going to point the camera a little bit lower. Our next few movements, 2 of them are ground-based. One of them is a leg exercise where it's going to be important to see how my feet move. So don't worry if you can't see my face. So our first exercise, you're going to need your 2 cans. Where's the other can? Here it is. The first one, you're going to need your 2 cans or 2 yoga blocks. And if one of you at home has access to 2 yoga blocks and one of you 2 cans, great. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down flat on my mat with the cans up overhead. I'm going to put my hands overhead onto the cans, and I'm going to press down like I'm trying to push them through the floor, and Teresa's doing the same thing with her yoga blocks. So this is going to be an isometric hold, so we're just pushing down as hard as we can for 10 seconds. Next, you're going to grab them from the side, and you're going to try and squeeze them together as hard as you can for 10 seconds. Now, as a bonus for that one, you can try and bring yourself into a Superman position where your hands and feet come just off the floor and squeeze through the glutes as you continue to press together. That's if you want to up the ante a little bit. The third of these movements will bring your hands out to your side, and you'll press through them, again, trying to press down into the floor. And again, it'll be a 10-second hold. So that is movement number 1. Movement number 1 has those 3 isometric positions for the shoulders. Movement number 2 is where you're going to need your towel. So if you've got that towel, please use it. If you've got a couple of sliders at home, you can use these instead. We just need to be able to slide along the floor. So I'm going to just use the center of the room here so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to put one foot on the towel, one foot's off the towel. My arms are in front of me. And first I'm going to slide the towel leg forward as I let the other knee come into a bend. Then I'm going to go out to the side. Same idea, this leg straight, this leg's bent, arms forward. Then I'm going to come out behind me. This leg straight, this leg's bent, arms are forward. That's one round. I'm going to do 3 of them on one side, 3 rounds before I switch to the other leg. And again, if you have sliders at home, you can use the sliders. If not, use those towels. Our third movement, and Teresa, there's your room for these. But so our third movement is a variation on a dead bug that is quite challenging. So you're going to lay down in your dead bug position. So arms are up and legs are up. Big breath into the stomach. Opposite hand and leg come down. And then the ones that are up are going to push together in the middle. So I'm driving my knee into my hand into my knee. And I'm doing that for 10 seconds. And then I'm going to switch sides and hold for 10 seconds again. So, again, that's a 10-second hold on each hand position. 3 rounds on each leg, going forward, side, and back. And then 10-second hold on each side for the dead bug. We'll count you through those. If you are ready, let's get onto your mat. Or just straight onto your floor. If you don't have a mat, that's fine. Your hands are going to be up overhead. And we're going to start by pressing down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to take those cans. We're going to push them together now between your hands. And if you want to lift off the ground, lift your feet and hands off the ground too as a bonus. For 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep squeezing tight. Break those cans if you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hands out to your side. And pushing them down through the ground. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Next, make sure you have a little bit of space to slide around. So we're going to go forward, to the side, and to the back. Forward, to the side, to the back. One more time around, forward, side, and back. Good. And then we're gonna switch spots, or switch feet. Teresa and I are gonna
If this is, sorry to interrupt, right? If this is sore on your knees, think about pushing your butt back more than bending your knees forward. When I do this on my right, I get a little pain in my patella area in the front of my knee. And it's generally because I'm not pushing my butt back. So just wanted to give you a heads up.
Little bonus cue. So, foot forward, foot to the side, foot to the back. Foot forward, side, foot to the back. Forward, side, and back. Good. And then we're just going to come down for our dead bug, crossbody dead bug. So get in your dead bug position. Big breath into the stomach, push the low back into the ground. Opposite hand and foot come down, and then the other ones press in against each other for 10 seconds. Really drive that hand across, push back with the knee. Should be working hard here. 3, 2, 1. Bring it to the middle. Switch sides. Press in. Breathe in through it. Don't hold your breath. I know it's tempting. Try not to. 3, 2, 1. And that's good. Okay. That's one round of our next tricep. We're going to take 20 seconds or so.
It's not.
Take 20 seconds or so, grab a quick sip of water, and then we will go into our next round.
That's 10 seconds gone.
Okay, so get your cans or your yoga blocks. Get them on the ground overhead. We're going to start by pressing those hands down through the floor. When you're ready, go for it. 10 seconds. Keep the shoulders down and away from your ears. They shouldn't be hugging your ears. That should be good. Next, we're going to squeeze them together. And again, as a bonus, you can lift into a Superman. So pressing those cans together, squeezing them tight. Shoulders are still down and away from your ears. Glutes are squeezing, they're engaged. 2, 1. Good. And then we're out to the side in a sort of chest fly motion, making a big T and pressing down. Driving those cans or yoga blocks right through the floor. We should get that upper part of the chest that connects into the shoulder really active here. 2, 1. Good. Grab your towel or your sliders. Give yourself some floor space. My towel's a bit of a mess here. That's all right. Okay. And we are coming forward. We're coming to the side. And we're coming back.
You can slow this down if you want it more challenging.
Back. And
Right,
one more
it's
round.
motoring.
Ryan finds challenging enough. And back. Good.
Is that 3?
That's 3. And then we're going forward. Side. And back. Forward. Side. And back. Forward. Side. And back. Good. Okay, and then our cross-body dead bug. So, big breath into the stomach, low backs press down. Opposite hand, foot, go towards the ground. And the other opposites press into each other.
Squeeze your butt.
3, 2, 1. Back up to the middle. And reverse side, just switch sides there. And holding again for 10 full seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. We are going to take another 20 seconds or so for another sip of water, and then we're going to do one more round of that tricep. I am a big fan of this version of dead bugs. They are a great new addition to the arsenal, I think.
They're tough.
Okay, guys, let's get set with those yoga blocks overhead or cans overhead. We're right on the ground, shoulders are down, hands on the top of the cans, and push it down. Keep your glutes squeezing, full bodies engaged. Three, 2, 1. Good. And we're going to press the yoga blocks together or press the cans together. Squeeze the glutes. And if you want, you can lift your hands and feet off the ground. 3, 2, 1. Good. And then we're out to the side. We're in a big T shape, shoulders down, pushing through the ground. Still everything's engaged. Glutes are squeezing, thighs are on. And that should do it. Good. Find your space. Grab your towel or your slider. And We're pushing the hips back, bending into the knee, slide forward, slide out, slide back. Don't forget to use your hands for some counterbalance here. Good. Okay. And then switching legs. It's twice around. Good. And then into your dead bug. We're laying back. Big breath into the stomach. Core's tight, braces on, opposite hand put down. They're hovering above the floor. And the other sides are pressing into each other. We're holding that for 10. Three, two, one. Good. Back to the middle. Switch sides. Press in. Really strong press here. Braces on tight. Toes are flexing. 2, 1. That is good. Woo! Alrighty. So that is our second tricep. Teresa is going to take us through our third and final tricep, which is going to be a little bit more based. And I don't think we need equipment for this last one.
No equipment necessary, just your feet and somewhere that you are not going to slip and fall. You do need a little bit of space and some brain power for the beast crawl, which is going to be our last movement. I'm going to spend a little bit more time on the beast crawl just so that you guys know what's up. Movement number 1 for your cardio tricep is a stationary sprint. Yeah, basically. I was trying to think of what word would be the most appropriate. But I made this a little bit more than just running on the spot by making your brain work and doing 3 steps with a lift. So it looks like this in slow motion, and you can do this if you have sore knees. It's a 1, 2, 3 and hold. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is what it looks like a little bit faster. Okay? If that's too much for your brain, just run on the spot, or you can march if it's too much impact on the knees. Okay? Movement number 1. Movement number 2 is a bunny hop or a ski jump. Okay? So we're just little tiny hops, light on the toes, side to side. Now, you can take some downtime each side, or you can make this a little bit faster using your arms to help, or you could just really quick if you got sore knees and the impact feels no good on your legs. You are not cheating if you take that option. You are looking after your body. Okay? That's movement number 2. Now, movement number 3 is tricky. Lateral beast. So my hands are close. My feet are wide. Okay? Wide of my hip. I come onto my hands and my toes with my knees really close to the floor, and I step opposite hand, opposite foot. So now my knees are close and my hands are far. Then I'm going to step opposite foot and hand again in the same direction. Now my hands are close and my feet are far. Step again, step again. Now I'm going to reverse. Step, 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 step. If this is way too much for your brain today, just hold lateral beast, or just hold regular beast while we do our lateral beast. That is not cheating. No loss of workout points if you do that option. Okay?
And if you're minimal on space, just use the space you have. So just step back, step forth, step back, step forth. You don't need to do 4 or 5 or 10 steps all at once.
Exactly. I'm just going to do as much as this space permits, which is about 3 in each direction. You do you for your space. Okay? So recap, we've got stationary sprint. We got bunny hop or ski jump hop things. Movement number 3 is your lateral beast.
And how are we going to do those today, Teresa?
We're going to spend 30 seconds doing each movement, and then you're going to get 30 seconds of rest. We got the clock for you, so don't worry about having to set up a timer, but if you would like to set up a timer for yourself, you're welcome to do that.
And how many rounds are we doing today?
We're doing 3.
So we're just going to keep that timer running for 6 minutes. Just do as much as you can in each 30-second section, and we'll cue you.
You guys got this. Let's crush.
All right, everyone on your feet. We're going to give you a 3-second countdown, and get ready to laugh at me try to do these sprints. 2, 1, and go. Teresa is way faster than I am at these. She can move side to side. She's fancy. I get screwed up every 5th rep for sure.
10 seconds. Keep your chest up. Quick feet. And time.
Good.
Bunny hops. You can see Ryan is taking impact with each jump, whereas I'm just hopping. Choose your option. Remember, you can step really fast here too if you don't want to jump. 8 seconds.
3, 2, 1, and to the floor.
It's a brain teaser.
Too much for my brain this morning. I keep mixing it up.
Remember, you can just hold this position, just like this.
That might be me today. 3, 2, 1. Good.
2 seconds to rest.
30 seconds to rest here.
Boom.
And then into our next round.
Find a happy medium between.
Yeah, this should see our feet and see us on the floor this way.
Grab your water.
10 seconds. And then we're back to the 1, 2, 3 sprints. 2, 1, and let's go. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. If I don't count, I mix them up.
You can count out loud and mess with your quarantine buddy if you want. Have a little fun with it. No idea where we started. I think 3 seconds.
2, 1. Good. Bunny hops.
Take whatever option feels okay on your knees.
Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and to the floor.
Hands close, feet wide, opposite foot, opposite hand, and try not to step on your slider as you go because your foot will slip and you might make a hole in your wall like I just did.
Oh, good.
No hole, no hole.
4, 3, 2, 1. Good.
Whew.
Whew. Okay.
Double fist bump.
Short water break. And then one final round, guys. We got this today. Piece of cake.
Easy peasy.
Something like that.
They had rest yesterday after watching us struggle for 10 minutes.
We're up again in 3, 2, 1. Let's get to it.
Eight seconds. Get those arms involved.
2, 1. Into your bunny hop.
Chest is up. Shoulders back. Sink a little more into the knees if you want a little more. Eight seconds.
3, 2, 1. Hitting the deck.
Ten seconds.
3, 2, 1, and we made it.
Yay!
Brenda said you two are very good at fixing drywall holes. We've had a little practice. That's true.
And a great teacher.
All right, guys, we made it. That is your workout for today. I'm glad we made it through without any terrible technical difficulties. I think our screen might have frozen once or twice, but we're here, we're at the end, we all made it. So that is a bonus. Next weekend, we will be planning to do this on Saturday again, barring any YouTube fiascos. So everyone grab a foam roller, lacrosse, whatever you like, do some yoga, but stretch it out. Let your heart rate come back down, have some water and a good meal, and enjoy
Yay, Emery was here. Yay, Lindsay.
Enjoy your day, everyone.
And if you want to rewatch this video, if you happen to like to rewatch things, don't mind the extra bit at the beginning where we're just rambling for a while, because we made sure we got on
Just skip through that.
nice and early. Otherwise, have a wonderful day.
Thanks for coming out, guys.
Get outside.
Bye.